Okay, let's take this off for a second. I'm about to do little. Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there in YouTube land. Let me see if I can fix my mirror real quick, guys. All right. Hopefully that's better. You can see me okay. Hello, 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 YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Mwah. Kisses to all of you. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I gotta get ready for my Mimi song. How's everybody doing tonight? It's like we're gonna talk about P. Diddy and we're gonna talk about Meghan and Harry a little bit. I don't really know what's going on with Meghan and Harry. I know he was on Jimmy Kimmel and they did like a scared the hell out of him. And so that was with that. And I had a great time at the wedding, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to get my Mimi music. Here it is. All right. Hello, Dell. Hello, Candace. Hello. I know it's late, guys, but I wanted to get on here and say hello and do a little catching up with you guys. I wore the last dress, so it would have been dress number 5, I believe. It had like this big, I don't know what you call that, sheer. And then it was cute. It worked out really good. Thanks for asking, Dell. Hello, Debbie. Good night, Debbie. Hello, Ingrid. Beautiful picture. I'm going to wait for a few more people, and then I'm going to do the Mimi song, okay? And then we're going to talk about what you guys know. I'll talk about what I know, and then we'll put 2 and 2 together, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys are doing well. I had a wonderful trip in Atlanta. I was a little afraid of the plane situation. Thank you so much, Candace. And you look beautiful on your picture. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So on the way to Atlanta, we got on the plane, right? And so the pilot gets on and says, there's a little delay. First, they're rushing us to get on the plane. First, they said, hurry up and get in your seats so we won't be late getting to our destination. And so everybody's rushing to get to their seat. And then a few minutes later, he gets on the announcement and he says that they're having some technical difficulties. And I'm like, some technical difficulties? You know, you're already in this plane and it's cramped and, you know, the seat in front of you, it's just so close. And, you know, it's just, you're caged in. It's the worst feeling in the world, almost. And so then he comes on again and he says, we'll be on our way or whatever. They fixed it. And I'm like, why do you need to tell us that there's something wrong with the plane? Woo! That was a big one. No lotion. Um, so then after that, sorry, I was trying to find some lotion. Anyway, after that, he gets back on the plane where he's taxiing down the runway or whatever, and he tells us that the air conditioner light is something's wrong with the air conditioner. It's a technical issue, and that we're going to have to go back to the gate, and they're going to have to find a gate for us to return to, and it's on the other side of the airport. Now, Atlanta is a big airport. So then we go around and we're sitting there and they're fixing it or doing whatever they need to do to fix it. And this time I'm anxious, very, very anxious. And then he gets on and he tells us, he says, we're fixed. We're about to leave. And we had to fix the air conditioner because we didn't want you guys to be in the air and you get really hot. I said, geez. Woo! Okay. But as you can see, we made it there safely and everything. So, and there was a little bit of turbulence, but it wasn't too bad. It was okay. We had a nice little ride once we got on our way. And I had a few glasses of wine, of course. Yes, still. Oh no. The landing gear was broken. No, well, not drastic. Call Diddy for his lotion. Okay. Because look, this bottle's empty. Diddy, can I get some of your lotion? Your Johnson and Johnson. He's got enough of it to spare. Let me do the Mimi song. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. And I know it's late, but I wanted to get on here and do a quick live with you. I won't keep you too long. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh. Yeah. One more time. Oh, my phone. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Yeah. I just get a kick out of doing that every time. I do. Debbie, that happened to me a year ago traveling to Barbados. No lights. It get fixed, then air conditioner not working. Ooh, was it hot on the plane, Debbie? Were you hot? Oh my God. Can you imagine being hot? And then in a plane, just stuffy. And you know you get that little thing, that little air vent that you turn on that goes shh. Still early in California. I'm not doing the horses as I listen. I'm doing the horses as I listen. What are you doing to your horses, Candace? How cool. Hello, Elsie. Sweet. I caught you. Always sing with your girl. Oh, it's the Mimi Show. Yeah. So what has been going on? I haven't heard anything about Megan. The last thing I heard is that, the Hollywood Reporter came out calling her a demon. Well, not actually her, but one of the publications. And then she was in denial and came out with her own, US Weekly to talk about how her employees, well, one of her employees came out in her defense, talking about she's a great boss and stuff. Denial. Ooh, Debbie said it was hot. It's the Mimi show. Yeah, okay. I'm done. So the latest on P. Diddy was another lawyer has come out. He breaking news, and I don't know the lawyer's name, but he said he has 120 victims currently that he is that has brought a case against P. Diddy for drugging them and having them do things that doing things under their not under their own will. And so the youngest person to be in that category was a 9-year-old. Like, how sick is that? A 9-year-old, a 15-year-old, these are minors. We were talking earlier on the Daily News about, Justin Bieber and how parents need to be more accountable for letting their kids be in the arms of these pedophiles. That's what we call them over here because we don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. And so my thing was that I didn't know P. Diddy was like that. Did any of you guys know before Cassie came out? I didn't know he had parties like that and was drugging people and doing all kinds of illegal things. I mean, I didn't know. And that's why I'm trying to figure out how would Justin Bieber's mom know that Sean Diddy Combs is not going to take care of her son. You would think someone in power, someone that says they're a mentor, someone that is highly respected in the industry would not do something like that to your kid. And so it shocks me that it would shock me if the mom would knew that P. Diddy was throwing these kind of parties. And even if she did, I mean, throwing parties, but not knowing to what extent. We just found out from Cassie that he was throwing these type of parties. And then all this media attention started coming up around it. And we started seeing interviews from back in the day, like Wendy Williams, Ellen on the Ellen Show, and different other shows talking about his parties. I didn't follow P. Diddy like that. I didn't know he was throwing parties where they were like this. I had no idea. And so how could the mom know? And that was my thing, because Paula was saying, let's throw the mom in jail. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Was she thinking that P. Diddy was going to take care of her son and treat him right? Or did she know that she was giving over her son into the hands of someone that wasn't trustworthy? And that's what I'm saying. You would think that you would be able to trust someone like him. No matter what his age is, he's in the industry. So is Justin Bieber. He's in the industry as well, and he could help his fame and become more famous by mentoring him. At least that's what was said word on the street while he was hanging out with P. Diddy for 48 hours. But he did say that they were going to have a good time and that no one else would be able to know what was going on. But who knew that was going on before? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew before. If you knew that this person if you knew P. Diddy was doing illegal stuff and drugging people, men and women, and making them do things against their will. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, for real. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm messing up big time. Hopefully, I can get back to my show. I know you can see me, but I can't see the screen yet. Okay. Alt, Alt Control Delete. Task Manager. Oh boy, guys, I messed this up big time. Okay, let me try to find you guys. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, I totally messed this up, guys. I don't know where everybody is. I'm trying to get you guys back. It still says I'm live. Oh, I messed up. Let me try this again. Let me see if I can enter. Yeah, now echo. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see if I can. I'm sorry. I think I messed up. I might have to restart the live over. Do you guys mind? I did something real stupid. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. It's not working. I may have to come out and go back to you guys. I hit a button. Yeah, I hit a button. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. That really sucks. So there's going to be a glitch in my video. So just bear with me, guys. I do apologize for the technical difficulties. Let's see what's going on in the side chat. Okay, Candace is feeding her horses. Bull Lester shutting up as have been a few mountain lions very close to the horses' barn. Ooh, that ain't good. Hello, hello. Thank you, Elsie. I had no idea that P. Diddy was doing all this stuff I didn't know he had those crazy parties going on before this happened. I had no idea. Hello, Judith. So what we were talking about is how many people knew, how many people knew that P. Diddy was a freak, was a PDF file, was a person of just disgust, someone that would do that to young kids. And who knew? No one knew. So how would Justin Bieber's mom know? How would she know that her son was being put into the hands of something like P. Diddy? As I think about this, I think about my daughter, and I think about if I will let her go and stay the night at people's houses, even if I knew them. I don't think it's safe. Like Victoria was saying, no matter how nice people can be, no matter how much you know someone, do you really know that person? With the lifestyle Diddy lives, any mom would be reluctant to leave an adolescent alone with him, let alone a few days. Patricia, that is so true. But what if you didn't know he lived that lifestyle and you thought that, yeah, he parties. Yeah, he has these. Yes, he has parties, and yes, he's like this. But he's also a musician and a big time powerful person that can get you where you need to be as well. But that doesn't say put your kids, give your kids over to P. Diddy. My point is that if you didn't know how when you trust Diddy, he's this big time person, you think he's going to treat your son and your daughter with respect and help them out in the industry. But like someone said, Justin Bieber didn't need Puff Daddy's help. Justin was already big when that happened. Exactly, Candace. He didn't really need P. Diddy's help. So that's true. I just a couple of ones. Thank you. Had no idea. I had no idea P. Diddy was just doing illegal stuff. And why would you do that? Like, why would he do the things that he has done to little kids? He wouldn't want it done to his. So why would he do it to someone else's? Dopra Winfrey should be held accountable for Diddy dealings too. That's my belief. And see, those people that knew, like I didn't know, but people that knew about the parties, about what he was doing, had some kind of idea and didn't come out and say anything, didn't talk up against it. But like some people were saying, Wendy Williams came out and spoke out against it. Um, and he got her fired from one of her jobs because he was upset with her for calling out the truth. But I didn't find that out until later, until Victoria told me on one of her lives. I had not a clue. So tell me, some of you, um, would you had a thought that putting your kid in the hands of Diddy for 48 hours as and not, you're thinking he's going over there to maybe mentor in a good way about music, about the industry, about what it takes to get to the top, keep going and stuff like that. I mean, I would have thought that, I never would have thought that he would have done something like this. And now that I know that he did, it makes me be on guard with my own child. Like, no, you can't spend the night over Susan's house because I don't know Susan very well. Yes, you go to school with her. Yes, she's your friend, but I don't know anything about her mother or her father. And so my answer would be a definitely a no, especially what I know today. Thanks, Candace. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I'm sorry that I had that glitch. Oh, so sweet. Totally. I couldn't find the live stream. And I looked and I looked and I looked and I just couldn't find it. And so with these 120 new people that have come out, and many more are going to continue to come out. I heard that there was over 2,000 victims, and not with the press conference yesterday. It was only not only because one is too many, 120 victims so far that is going up against P Diddy. You know, Paula made a very good point earlier today, and she said that if people are coming and um, to talk about Diddy and didn't anything happen to them, then it could jeopardize the states, the case. No, I just don't think it would jeopardize it because the FBI is on it, and whatever they are going to get him for, they're coming for him. He's in jail. They won't even let him out. He's been denied bail twice, and he's, according to them, a flight risk. MM is going for another baby. She met with a woman who runs a surrogate business. What? That would be shocking to me, Del, if she came out with another child. It really would. Because she's so vain. I'm surprised she had the two. I'm surprised she had two and not just one. But look, we never see the kids. The family never see the kids. And the only time they talk about them is when they're on a trip together, talking about how they're two adorable kids and how they're missing them and they're at home. They never get to go anywhere. They're isolated, like in a bunker. It's very disturbing. I really do feel like someone needs to give a welfare check over there. Way more people now than we knew now than we will probably ever find out. Exactly. No one can be trusted these days. That's true. That is so true, Mega. And thanks, Mega Megs. And thanks for joining me. I agree with you. MW, hello. I do. I feel bad for Justin Bieber as well because he was young and he trusted these people to take care of him. And then he goes in there and is not treated right at all and violated. in every which way. And you could tell by his music, some of his music, some of his interviews that he gave a while back, that something happened to him in the industry. And like he said, the industry is not what it seems. LC, I'm with you. It's kind of a hard to grasp that level of depravity. 9 years old, I am 99% convinced that Justin Bieber was also abused based upon photos. Me too. I agree with you 100%. And then we also were talking about did he go home and tell his mom? I don't think Justin Bieber went home and told his mom. I just don't. But if he did and she didn't do anything at that point, that would be sad. That would be very sad because that is someone that he trusts, and his mom, and expecting her to protect him. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, LC. I do appreciate it. Everybody don't always agree with what I have to say, though. Oh, thank you, LC. That was a big glitch. I've never done that before. A total glitch. What was NT talking about today? I heard him just a little bit. He was talking, he brought up Beyonce and I believe Jay-Z. And you can't, it what blows my mind is that the people that are closest to him, like Kevin Hart and Jay-Z and some of these other people that hung around him, didn't know what was going on, to the point they just turned a blind eye to it and pretend like, oh, that's happening, but it is what it is. Like, how do you do that? How do you see someone being hurt and violated and don't come out and say something about it? It's really, really. And every time I ask that question, how can you have a child grow in a moon bump? I don't know. Megan thinks she can do it. Every time I ask that question is, why are these people not coming out and saying anything? And I normally get that, he's too powerful. They didn't think that anything would happen to P. Diddy. They don't think that anybody would probably believe them. They probably would have look what happened with the shooting with J Lo in the club. P. Diddy got off from that. Mm-hmm. He did. And what is going on with the gruesome twosome while we're on here, Meghan and Harry? Now, I heard Harry was going to London, but that's what I heard. I'm not getting a whole bunch of information about these two lately. And what I mean by that is their popularity is fading. It really is. It's even the bad publicity is fading. Like, they're fading in the wind, and P. Diddy is dominating the media. He is dominating it because it's such a shocker that all this was going on for so long, like decades. You know what flashed before my eyes just now? It was the baby oil, Johnson and Johnson. Let me know if any of you want to come on and chit chat with me. If the children exist, migraine didn't give birth, in my opinion. You know what? I asked the question because I was wondering how she could get, like, her cheeks was fat. She was kind of swollen. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Paula said that you can take medication to make yourself blow up like that and still have a moon bump. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hello. Hello, Gigi. You looking so beautiful. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, sorry about earlier glitch. You know Beyonce had a very questionable bump. She did. When she sat down in that chair, she was on some interview and the bump just curled up. It really did. It looked like it was just it looked fake. It really did. You know, Beyonce had a very questionable bump. She did that crumbled up moon bump too. I think Megan copied her. Probably. That's probably why she kept holding her stomach. You know, when you try when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, she probably was holding her stomach just in case someone swooshed by and got a whiff of the moon bump. I don't know. I don't know if she had those kids or not, but I know that they're in hiding. They are not in. Hello. No, she's got them kids hidden. Elsie, I am glad you are not doing politics now. I can't do it. It is too controversial. It is. With respect, I disagree. Did you watch the? Oh, I am glad you are not doing politics now. With respect, I disagree. Did you watch the debate last night? Love you from the show, Me and Us. I watched a little bit of it. My husband watched most of it. But what did you think, Elsie, about the debate? Hello, Misfit Grandma. Blind item 13. The illustrate one hand lunch with a woman who runs a surrogate agency. That's what someone just said. Is this the way she plans on getting people on her side, or was it just lunch? I No one's gonna get on her side. It's over. Megan is a done deal. After that report, to me, in my orbit, I just really believe that Megan has messed up so big time with this Hollywood reporter calling her Duchess difficult and a demon. That it's going to be very difficult for her to bring her reputation back up to par. And she's predictable, she's boring, and she's fading in my sense. In a sense, I really feel like she's fading. Hello, everyone. Hello, Regina. I'm so glad you made it too. Yes, same pose as Beyonce. Yes, even same style of her off the shoulder dress. I remember that. Remember that, Gigi. Regina. Hello, Regina. I got to be careful with the computer because I don't want what happened last time to happen again. Well, didn't it look fake in both instances? Hmm. When she bent down, that threw me because there's no way I would have bent down like that being pregnant. There is no way. I would have been too scared I would squish the baby. But I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever's going on, we're going to find out sooner rather than later. I really do believe that, Elsie. Did she have lunch with the doll agency too? Yeah, what's she going to lunch for with them? A, to have another baby. B, to work with them. What do you guys think she was hanging out with them for? Going to lunch. Gigi, she can't sue any of them because it's true the queen had that sealed, but Megan doesn't know that for sure. She doesn't. Me game. She doesn't know if it's sealed or not. The bullying allegations, I'm assuming you're talking about, Gigi. No, she just put it away. I think JDV is brilliant and worked his way up from poverty. He totally won the debate. Oh, okay. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to go look at the highlights after I get off because I would love to see it. Like I said, I saw a little bit of it, but not much. But thanks for your opinion. Okay. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Thank you guys for being so kind. Um, and patient. Here's the link. If any of you would like to come on and chit chat with us, with me in the side chat, feel free. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I know P. Diddy is a hot topic for me anyway, but I heard he wasn't eating. I heard he's going on they didn't say hunger strike, but allegedly he's not eating the food. And he's got this dream team of lawyers he's lawyering up. So it's going to be more than one lawyer. Well, he needs more than one because he's got so many cases. Candace, she's trying to get another surrogate for the third fake child. Ooh, that would be something. I mean, it's for her to have lunch with this person. It's suspect. You wonder what was her reasoning for meeting with the surrogate company. That's interesting. It's interesting. Elsie, I also think that when Trump was inches away from death, he decided to not take Tusai, my favorite, but someone who would hold the line US. So is that his that's is that his running mate, his VP that he picked? Tusai? Hope I'm saying his name correctly. Gigi. They will have they will have him by himself for the rest of his life if he isn't Epstein first. Yeah. Do any of you see him getting out of prison for the allegations and the things that he has done? And people say you're innocent until proven guilty. Well, I think the verdict is out on P. Diddy because there's just so much evidence against him. What was he doing with all that baby oil? Thousand. Like his lawyer said, you don't need but a little bit. Ingrid, she will not show those so-called kids because they are not a photogenic. IMHO only. It, obviously, it's something going on while she's not showing the kids. I mean, even for their birthday, like a birthday picture or something. The royal family can't see the kids. Her father can't see the kids. Well, her father's been ostracized, has been kicked out of her orbit, and the public can't see the kids. So you wonder, are there kids? I mean, you wonder, you really do. Plain, excuse me, paying off the blackmail. I don't know who that is, LC, but I will definitely look him up. He's from Hawaii. Interesting last name. I don't know. Sorry. He should never see the light of day. He shouldn't. Not with the allegations. If they prove that this is true, no, he should never see the light of day. And he should pay restitution for those families and those people that he hurt mentally, physically, and emotionally, all of that. He was getting away with it. I mean, he was getting away with it for decades. And no one, if Hollywood kept it a secret, they kept it a secret. They didn't say anything. They kept those parties a secret. Because I didn't know, just like I didn't know who Megan was when she came out. I did not know that P. Diddy was doing the things that he was doing. I didn't even know he was partying like that. I kind of figured they all was partying, like, having a decent party, but never knew it was on another level. Gigi. They tried to say it was a buck order by mistake. No, they didn't. They went there with it. That's funny. Oh, you're fine, LC. Trust me. Hi, Judith. I think she won't share the cameras and covers with her kids. She won't. She's not sharing it. She won't share it. She's scared that they're going to take the limelight away from her. She wants to be the center of attention. But have you noticed that? I mean, I have. That, am I the only one thinking that they're fading? That their reputation is like, Harry was on Jimmy Kimmel's show. I believe it was Jimmy Kimmel. So, just so? Like, really? Who cares? I mean, there was a funny part, though, when he was on there and that clown scared the heck out of him. Ooh, he was scared. He was ready to fight. Just terrible to keep those kids away from their grandparents. There is no fixing that. She is damaged. It is. My daughter loves her mama. She loves going over there. And I can't even imagine not allowing my mom and her grandparents to see her. Like, it's horrible. And I think that's why things are happening to Megan the way they are happening to her. She's not having any good luck. She's not having a good year. Last year she was called a loser. This year she's called a demon. And I believe by next year, Spotify would have been and dropped her, just like WME, which I think silently they have already dropped her. What do you guys think about that? Oh, I voted for her. She's beautiful and from Hawaii. And I used to be a Democrat. Oh, from Hawaii in the primaries. I used to be a Democrat. So what made you decide to be something other than a Democrat? I just wonder. And you know what? For me, it wasn't about am I a Democrat? Am I a Republican? Am I a liberal? it was mostly the individual person, what they had to offer, what that person had to bring to the table, how they were going to help America. I'm talking about a future president. Um, that's how I would determine who I would go for. But I am truly, like, if you want to put me in a category, I am a Democrat, but I have swayed away um, in different primaries in different elections, because like I said, it just depends on who the person is and what they have to say, because you may find yourself a Democrat like LC and then find yourself a Republican or something different later. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it should be okay to be whatever party you decide to be in. Gigi, if I was a kid and got older, I'd be angry at my mom for cutting me off from everyone and everything. I would be too, especially my family in the UK, because I can't reach them. You can't reach them. Now the family here in Mexico, again, that's her keeping the kids away from their grandfather and their family. Like, why? Because the paparazzi took some pictures and your father said that he had nothing to do with it. And it's the same guy that took pictures of your father is the same guy that take pictures of you. So you set him up. I believe it was a setup. I believe Megan tried to set up her father before the wedding, allegedly, and I forgot the name of the photographer. You guys may know him. But she used him. She uses him. He takes pictures of her. And the same person that takes pictures of her was the same guy that took pictures of her father. Gigi, if I would, just read that one. I would be so hurt. I'd be hurt. I didn't get to go to the coronation. I don't get to go see my grandfather. I don't get to see my relatives. I don't get to see my dad's country where he's from. I mean, it's pathetic. Hello, MW. The spare in his migraine. You would think he would be sick of her by now, but I guess not. Migraine could have done good in the world, according to some comments I saw, but there was no hope, in my opinion. There was none. Zero hope, none whatsoever. There was no hope for Megan because she was always coming over here and she was going to blame her husband's family for the reason why she didn't make it. And as she was blaming his family, she was blaming Harry too. Harry, this is your family. This is your brother. Remember the time on the docuseries when she was like, here, giving him the phone, like, you deal with it. You deal with it. Like, it's your family. Like, she ain't got crap going on in her own. No, you created this division, these issues within your family. Buck order by mistake. I know. That is too funny. Return it. That's that stupid stuff. Puss in Boots. Yeah, he needs a new name. But he was calling his after parties freak offs. Mm, mm, mm. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure I say your name right. Melanie. I do think that's why Henry fled, so he is protected under the UK. Since not a citizen here, sorry how I feel they have been separated. Interesting. Judith, there is so much going on in this world. It is shocking, all of it. It is a lot going on. Did you hear about Ashton Kushner? I know I'm saying his name right. Kushner, the gentleman that played on that show. Mia, his wife, I thought that I heard that they were separating or having some issues. And you know, J-Lo getting a divorce from Ben after 2 years of marriage. 2 years. Why we get married? Just date. Ben wasn't gonna be able to do nothing with J-Lo. Karma is so real. It is, Judith. I cannot not think that Megan is not getting a taste of it right now. She is. She has to be. Look at what's going on in her world. It's not the best thing that's going on for her. She doesn't have all these multiple deals. She doesn't have this big, nice fan base. The Sussex Squad, are they even still around? Elsie, you're so lovely on live streams. You never ramble on, but responds to everyone. Thank you. I do appreciate that. That means a lot to me, Elsie. SW, hi. I have a question. Ooh, excuse me. I live in Tampa, and for some reason, they are showing reruns of Suits. Do you think Meg Z gets any residuals from the reruns? That is a very good question. I want to look it up. You know what? I'm going to look it up, SW. And hello, by the way. I'm going to see, because that is a very good question. Because normally you do get some type of residuals from, the reruns of your show. But whatever it is probably not a whole lot. I wouldn't assume that it wouldn't be. But I don't know if she gets royalties. I think they call them royalties. Good question. And maybe someone else can answer that in the chat. It's damaging emotionally, mentally. It's abuse. Children shouldn't suffer because adults are mean and vindictive. Well, Megan is really mean to her staff, mean to others, not just her staff. She was mean to the royal family. She was mean to the Cortez. She's mean to Harry, and she's mean to everyone. And I bet you she's not a very nice mom. I just can't imagine her being nice, faking it, because that's what she does. Fake being nice, and then all of a sudden she's gonna be she's this demon type person. And then all of a sudden she's gonna be nice and be nice to the kids and nice to everybody else. I don't think so. Very vindictive. Great post, Mega Megs. Justin is a victim of Diddy and his mom, Sally. I think she was an addict who signed her so over to Diddy from Canada. And see, okay, so that's new. I didn't know she was on any substance. And Melanie, do you believe that Justin's mom knew? Do you think she knew what was going on with P. Diddy? I don't know if she did or not, but it would be sad. It would be very sad and just distasteful for her to know and not do anything about it or put him in harm's way. Like if she knew that he was having these freak offs, that would have been enough for me to be like, no, you can't go over there. Or I would have went with him. But then we both would have been violated and we both would have been going down to the jailhouse and telling, because I would have told. But that's your child. And I get People were saying, you want to protect your kids and stuff, but you trust this guy. You're thinking he's going to be a mentor to your kid, and come to find out he's a predator. Oh, sweetheart, you tried to come on, Dale. You don't need a passcode. All you do is click on that link and it should come right up. There shouldn't be a passcode. Let me put it in there one more time, just in case I did something incorrectly, because that can happen. I love talking to you, side chat. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's late. I probably stay on another 20 minutes or so. I was a Democrat. Now I vote for whose policies suit me best. Exactly, Gigi. Exactly. People putting you in a bucket and putting you in a space where, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're a liberal, you're this and you're that. You're for the person that suits you. That's it. Melanie, the lady who's supposedly delivered Lily, her husband is a baby surrogate doctor. Oh, hmm. What about that? That's interesting. Elsie, I think you're spot on. Yes, ma'am. I was a registered Democrat, but have voted independently my whole life. I look at the candidates and do my own research. Exactly. Exactly, Elsie. Those kids will grow up hearing about the royals somehow. They will. They'll see how Meghan kept them apart from their family. What little Archie's going on, what, 6 or 7? They will know they aren't evil like Hank and Shank say. That's it. They're probably going around telling them, your grandfather is, he's this and he's that, and you just can't be around them. Meghan is pathetic. That's why her year is going the way it's going. You can't tell me she's having a good year with that jam and those biscuits and that new website she launched that ain't going nowhere. Nothing is going anywhere. And this surrogate visit, it's like, okay, you're visiting, you went to lunch, and what? So my mother would say, believe what they show you, not their words. Ooh, good, Judith. She was right. She was all right. I learned that one much later. It is hard to believe that people can be so inhumane. It's like, you don't want it done to you. P. Diddy, you would not want someone violating you. You would be ready to fight. You would be ready to go to bat. You would be ready to do anything. But you would violate these women and men in the way that you did and think it's okay. Good one, Judith. Grandparents are important, very much so, because they give you a certain amount of love and care that mom and dad doesn't. It's a different kind of relationship that my daughter has with my mom. It's a totally different relationship. It's like she loves her grandmother so much because my mom gives her and let her do whatever she wants to do. That's why. Spoil her rotten. Totally. MW, Gigi, exactly. Those kids may show up to the royal family and maybe write their own book about how they lived. I wouldn't be surprised if they are very bitter and upset with their mom and dad, with Harry and Meghan, with what they did, kept them away from family. Real, not the Hollywood family, not Meghan's new family, but her bloodline. Remember, she would say stupid stuff like, you have to go back home to your roots. What about sending your kids back home to their roots? Are they going to have to wait until they get older? She's pathetic. Creepy, creepy, creepy people. All of them elites get away with everything. They have been getting away with some stuff. You know what I think blows my mind the most is how many people knew and didn't say anything. That didn't say anything. So when this trial does start and names start flying again, and you hear the names that, like Jay-Z and Kevin Hart, and Victoria just did a live. I didn't. We were going to do one today, but I had to pick up my daughter, and so she did a live, and she did a list of Hollywood people that was a part of it, that knew or had some idea, had been to the party. I just don't understand how. This is what I'll never forget. This is what I'll never understand right here, is the fact that you have all these celebrities and they know what kind of party he has going on. They know the severity of it and how he uses these people and mistreat these people, and they become victims. But you go about your day like, oh, that's them. I mean, it blows my mind. That does. It blows my mind. MW, oh, that would be the book of the decade. Yes, it would. Judith, people believe that money can buy everything. They are wrong. You're right. Sooner or later, the universe comes around to collect the debts. You can't take it with you. And he took that power straight to his head. He did. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, so she might not get anything, Gigi. She averaged 1 minute and so many seconds in episode 7th in the lineup. Ooh. You would think she was the main character. She was a paralegal, which is a great thing. I wanted to be a paralegal. I would think she's getting them. Just mean. She is mean. She is mean, period. Psh, end of discussion. Mean, mean, just mean. You can tell she's mean too. She can't fake it with that fake smile. I heard that they're separating and doing their own thing as far as business adventures and stuff like that. No, Megan just ain't got nothing to do. Ain't nobody calling her. Ain't nobody. Hello, Megan. I would like for you to be a brand of mine. I have a couple of purses I want you to merch. Ain't nobody calling her. No, they have found her out. And no one wants that brand next to them. You know what, guys? Ever since this P. Diddy thing has come out, it has given me a whole new perspective on Hollywood. Because how many people knew? I think Justin Bieber's mom is complicit. So, LC, you think she knew? Do you think she knew about, do you think Justin Bieber's mom knew what was going on and just said, oh, well, whatever, let him go anyway? I know. Dale May, come on, guys. SW. I was so disgusted when I heard Diddy um, as I know, a 9-year-old. My grandson is 9. If anyone hurt him, I would unalive him. I know. Like I thought about my little girl, and I just thought like I'm responsible for her. I don't want to put her in the hands of anyone that I don't trust. And that scares me because you can't trust anyone. Even when I'm dropping her off at school, I'm like, go to your teachers, but it still feels weird. And then I think about her during the day. See, I trusted my kids with only mom and dad and my sister. That's it. That's it. My baby's not going over nobody's house. I used to keep this little girl. Her mom used to go out a lot. And I would like, I'll keep her. I'll keep her. And she was a baby, like 6 or 7 months, but I would keep her. She didn't really know me that well, but I took care of her baby. I bought her clothes. I did all kinds of things for the little girl. I fell in love with her. She was like my second daughter. But me, no, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. I'm overprotective. I'd rather be overprotective than to be under, and things like Justin Bieber happen. Okay, hold on. I hear someone coming. Yeah, Mom, I'm getting Coke and get these drinks. You got your Coke? Okay. Let's open it up. Go give it to Daddy. Okay, here, take your Coke. There you go, big girl. I'm gonna start giving her Coke. She likes Coke. Oh, sorry, Dale. It's not working out. Shoot. I would have loved to have a chit chat with you. Ain't she just a train wreck from the show me state? Aunt, uncle, and cousin relationships are so valuable. Yeah, do you have any cousins? Yeah, I have a lot of cousins. It's a shame. I just went, the wedding I just went to, that was my cousin's wedding. So it was really nice. It was beautiful, gorgeous. But those kids won't have a relationship. They won't have a bond with Catherine's kids and their cousins. They're not growing up with them. They're not even having a conversation. They're not even picking up the phone and doing FaceTime and saying, hi. Megan thinks we're stupid. She keeps the kids away from everyone. Then she makes excuses. She made an excuse as to why her father couldn't see him. And you know what? He's ill. He's sick. What's going to happen? What's going to happen if and when her father passes away? What is she going to say? Oops. Remember beginning of the year, that man was saying he was SA by someone. Yes. Everyone thought it was Tyler Perry. Never heard any more about it. he was the light-skinned guy, and he came on YouTube and said that he was violated in the industry. And people thought it was Tyler Perry because he works with Tyler Perry. Still kind of think it was Tyler Perry since they were that close. But whatever happened, I think they quieted him. I did too, CCC. Hello, by the way, if I hadn't said hello. I hope all the victims get heard and not just the few. You're absolutely right. Everybody should be able to get up and tell their story that want to. Hello, Cupid. Did you see Jaguar Rice interview with Pierce Morgan today? No. I hope to God all these freaks get exposed for what they are. Wow. I heard that she mentioned, it's on there, she mentioned Harry. She sure did. Jaguar mentioned Harry and said he needs to stop being in denial. They need to stop being in denial or something like that and come out and tell the truth. It's all going to come out. Hopefully it does. If he doesn't, if it doesn't happen where he's Epstein. Oh, YouTube has spam flagging a few comments. I saw some guy named Tom as an example. Oh. Meg's probably having new facelift with has 10 million. Is that what he got? I thought he was getting 34 something million from his grandmother when he turned 40. Correct me if I'm wrong. Gigi, they got rid of the Hollywood stars that make 20 million an episode. They are all reality stars now. They are reality stars. Candace, this type of things been going on in Hollywood since the 20s, was covered up by the studios and music industries. Even Motown, etc., was rampant and just kept getting worse each decade. This is bad. And you would think now that Diddy has gotten into some trouble, Hollywood will stop. But I think of Hollywood differently now. I don't think of them as this big, ooh, a fun place to be. Not with stuff like this coming out. No. Of course she wanted the money, the fame. I hear her singing. My little one. She wanted the money, the fame. She wanted all that. And when she got it, she ran. She ran right over there where she wanted to be. MW. And why don't comment? I don't comment much sometimes in live streams. I do. Oh, thank you, MW. I love the comments. The more the comments, the more I love it. I love the side chat chattery. I do. What do you think is next for Megan? Like, honestly, like, is she going to be scrambling to get a new deal? Candace, yes, Shirley Temple was a victim. Was she? Wow, I love Shirley Temple. Really? See, I didn't know anything about that. I hope now people stop listening to famous people giving advice, okay, about anything and never idolizing or look up to them. They are no role models. They're not. They are not. You think they're going to say something profound that's going to come out of their mouths, and then come to find out, look what Diddy's doing. Didn't he do Breaking the Band or something like that? And see, he was a mentor on that show, trying to mentor new artists that were coming up. I wouldn't be surprised, SW. I wouldn't be surprised if she come out with something stupid. LC, first cousins, second cousins, cousins once removed, and all are at our reunions. All of them, even the cousins. That's exactly right. It was so many people at the wedding. It was so many relatives and cousins and uncles and aunties that were there. It was great to see everybody. Judith, you cannot dance with the devil. There is an exchange. Okay. That's a good one. That really is. That's a good one. I can't wait to get off, and not can't wait, but I want to see that video with Pierce Morgan and Jaguar Wright. I bet it's good because she's gonna spill it. She's gonna spill all the beans. Well, guys, is there anything else you would like to chit chat about? What has Harry been doing this week? Like I said, he was on Jimmy Kimmel being scared to death and doing a speech. He did a speech in New York. That was last week. I just wonder, Megan doesn't hang around any real A-listers. Her only A-lister is Oprah and Tyler Perry. But that is fading in a sense that Oprah Winfrey is not that popular. I heard recently that Oprah was hanging around someone that mistreated some kids. Another PDFer. Do you think, hello SW again, do you think has made a better appearance without Megan? Oh, what do you guys think? Put a one in the chat if you think that Harry is better, hanging around as without her. I think so because you don't see a lot of pushing and shoving and move out of my way. I'm the attention. I want more attention than you. You're not more important than me. I think he did well by himself. I think he was happier too to do it by himself as well. Okay, Dale Palmer, I definitely will send you a request. I'm so sorry you're not able to get on. Not sure why. Maybe if you're on your cell phone, that might be a little tricky too. Mm-hmm. Could be a little tricky because I know a few of my subscribers were having trouble getting on last time, but I think that was because I put like an additional letter in front of the link that I had posted. What happened to her jam? What happened to the dog biscuits? Are they in manufacture mode? Production? Yeah, your phone should Yeah, because you don't need a passcode. You don't need that at all. Maybe you have to log out. I mean, get out of the chat first. I'm sure you've done that already, Dale. Sorry about that. I would have loved to speak with you. Hear what you have to say. I've been trying to put out some member videos. I'm going to do more and more and more member videos. And then what I eventually do is make it member for about 4 or 5 hours. And then after that, I just kind of post it so everybody can see it. I see some ones in the chat. I wonder what P. Diddy mom is thinking about all of this. And why is people so quiet in the industry? Why is Hollywood so quiet and not talking about P. Diddy? I mean, it's weird that they're this quiet. They don't have any comment about what he's done and that he's been arrested and raided and can't get out of jail and all this $1,000 baby oil stuff. I mean, who knew all of that stuff was going on? It's crazy. I believe that, Gigi. The kids are victims. They are. They are. They are. They're going to need counseling for sure. I believe they would need counseling because I would. You don't let me see my grandparents, can't see my cousins and stuff. I can't see anyone. You got me over here in Hollywood with these people, Oprah and Tyler Perry and them. Megan didn't know them people. She didn't know Oprah. She did not know Tyler Perry. She didn't know them from Adam. But since she became his wife, all that happened. Hello, Jen, one of my members. Hello, hello, hello. Justin Bieber mom did an interview where they took her son on tour and wouldn't let her talk to him or see him even on the phone. Who was that wouldn't let him talk? That's a shame. And she said it in an interview. Wow. That's something. He is going to rot in there. He's in this matchbox. Oh, wait. I think Dale is coming on. You're almost there, Dale. It says it's not quite connected. Let me see. She's in there. Okay, she popped back out. Oops. Maybe she'll try it again. It seems like he is going to rot in prison. Very much so. Yeah. Karma has hit him on the butt. He has come he's in some. Oh, it says device not connected. Dale, can you check and make sure your internet is connected? I'm sure it is. But just go into your settings and look under your Wi-Fi. It says device not connected. Oh. Okay, yeah. It's telling me that she's got to connect her mic and her camera. That's what's going on. It's your mic and your camera. It's probably in settings. Oh, wouldn't it be great to hear from Dale? The gem is in the vortex where all the other failed attempts of success are. Hello, Aaron. It is. It is. It's failed. She has failed in every which way. Remember the lake by the book by the lake, or the lake? That didn't happen. Lemonado didn't happen. Oh, here we go. Hello, beautiful. Okay, you're on mute. Let me see if I can unmute you. See if you can unmute your phone, sweetheart. Should be a little button on there. She almost got it. I think you just got. And you know what? It's probably a glitch too. Just, oh, she went back out. Okay. CCC. All their lawyers have told them not to say anything and wait to see if their names come up. Oh, shh, don't say nothing. Let's wait and see if your name come up. If it comes up, then we'll fight. I heard that they were lawyering up, all the celebrities. His management, I saw the interview on YouTube. Oh, wow. Interesting. Hello, Tram. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I got the hiccups. No, CCC. Did you see Jaguar Wright on Pierce Morgan? I've not watched it yet. Her mom named her Jaguar. What do you guys think about that? I mean, that has nothing to do with nothing. I haven't watched it yet either. And CC, I'm gonna watch it after this. I just want to hear what names she pops out and says, and you know, who she's gonna reveal. Yeah, go to permissions, Dale, right? And then it will give her permission to have her camera on and her unmuted. Did you know, Candace, did you know that most music from music industries have spells cast over all of the releases and all that is sold? Many of the people either are doing everything and complicit. They stay quiet. I believe it. I believe it. Oh, she tried. Dale tried. Jean, remember where the government official said in the first interview for people to come to them and not wait until they come to them, because by then it will be too late? Oh, hmm. Oh, that's interesting. They shouldn't wait too late. Oh, Jaguar is her nickname. Okay, okay. That's her nickname. Guys, this is so fun. I hope you're enjoying it. I know it's getting late. I'm going to give Dell a few more minutes. Mm-hmm. But he's not eating. I wonder what happens when you're not eating. Like, I mean, because you can starve yourself. You can like he can not eat and lose a lot. I bet you he's lost a lot of weight since he been in there. And I just wonder if he doesn't eat, then what's going to happen? They're going to have to force feed him or what? I believe it. I believe it, Candace. Oh, it's 4:48 in UK. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I won't keep you that much longer, I promise. Thank you, SW. I'm glad you guys are having a blast. I love chatting with you. I like reading the comments and finding out your thoughts and what's going on in you guys' world. Oh, Gigi said they can tube feed him. Really? You mean like through an IV or wow. That is interesting. Gigi says they can tube feed him if he doesn't eat. You know, get it down his throat some kind of way. He's detoxing too, Aaron. YouTube is definitely in her policing the comments in this live. Are they? That is so crazy. It is crazy. That is, if they are policing it. He's detoxing. From what? He ain't eating. Wow. He is trying to get out. He's gotten this dream team together to help him get out. He doesn't want to be in there. So one of them lawyers are going to try to set bail for him, but the judge has already spoken. He's got to stay there until the court case. Now, I heard that he was going to testify, and then I heard that he probably won't in the end. CCC, next time we see Diddy, he will be as thin as Meg. Okay? Old looking, thin. Just, he won't get out of jail. Because I heard that with the cases he has so far, he's looking at a minimum at least 15 years or more. I want to say hello to all my subscribers out there. Thank you so much. He's not getting out. Once they announced those PDF charges today, I knew he was done for. Wow. Are you talking about the 120 with the 9-year-old? It's hard to even talk about it. It's hard to even fix my lips to make it come out and talk about a 9-year-old being violated. Someone brought up Michael Jackson. Now, that particular piece of information, I could see how kids would not be hanging around Michael Jackson. But then I can see, because he had Never Never Land like it was Disneyland, I could see them going over there to the Never Never Land. But that's the deception. He already lost his chin. I think I saw a picture of him, but I don't know if it was recent. CCC. When we see him in court, I mean, yeah. So I don't, is it going to be televised? I don't think so. Wouldn't that be good? Mm, to hear it? I know my audience, the side chat is beautiful. You guys are awesome. You're lovely. You're just chit chatting with me. I'm chit chatting with you. We're having a great conversation. I do appreciate you guys a lot. SW. Thank God they finally made an example of these a-holes that think they are above the law. I know. Maybe now that P. Diddy has gotten into some trouble, those other ones will stop doing what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just stop it. Because the trafficking is got to be in Hollywood. I believe it's a bigger organization than sex trafficking. Is such a big organization, and it's sad. These are people's kids. They're kids, and you wouldn't want it done to you. Like P. Diddy, you have girls. You won't want nobody violating your daughters in the way that you violate others. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you for joining the Mimi Show. I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Kisses to all of you. I'm so sorry Dell was not able to get on, but hopefully she'll be able to get on next time. I'm actually on my laptop, so maybe she'll be able to like sit. What I do is I send the link to my email when I'm creating it on my phone, and then I send myself an email and then click on the link. I do that sometimes, not all the time. I just go right into it on my laptop most of the time. Jen, Aaron, it was the government's way of letting everyone know they didn't need him to cooperate with them, but now he needs them in their protection. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he needs their protection because there's a lot of powerful players in this story. They would love to see that go away. Oh, you think the lawyers who's doing case for the victims need protection? Wow, CC. Love, good night to all from Tampa. Oh, SW. GG, night, everyone. Sweet dreams when you get there. That's cute. Jen, yes, when they refused his bail, I knew it would be very serious. Really. I thought that they would let him out. I really did. I never thought that they would not allow him to have bail. But he was denied twice. So no getting out for you. That's got to be from going to this big plush mansion to this small matchbox. I know he's going crazy and trying to figure out how the hell he got there. How did I get into the situation? Well, you did some very nasty and bad things. Yeah, that you have to be accountable for. Thanks for watching the Mimi Show, guys. Have a wonderful night.